VSI Spine Surgeon, Dr. Colin Haines, is here to give us some solutions. We know with the holidays come lots of holiday activities, right? And things can go left if you're not careful.
They can. You know, it's a wonderful time of the year, but we got to be safe about it because the last thing we want to do is be injured during this amazing season.
You got that right. And you have a ladder here, Christmas tree.
I have a prop. So I'll tell you, every year I've got this big tree, and I think about, I'm going to fall off the ladder and injure my back.
Right.
So when you're climbing up a ladder, we have this thing called the rule of three. We want 3 contact points to the ladder. So no going 2 arms, don't go rogue. Make sure that you have 3 points of contact when you're climbing. So.
I'm glad you're doing that and not me with heels on.
I know. Yeah, I wore the shoes for it, but I want to make sure that we're not reaching out with 2 arms because, you know, I just saw someone yesterday who fell and injured their spine and actually cracked a rib. So the last thing we want to do is have a traumatic injury like that during this amazing season.
And you always want to have someone with you, too, right?
Yeah, it's a team sport, right?
Yeah.
It's more fun when you decorate with the family and friends. So we're crew to crew.
We did have our floor director, though, Matt Slusher, who asked, what about a chair as opposed to a ladder?
Not ideal.
That
you can't do that.
3-point rule still doesn't work.
Break that 3-point contact. So pretty much you're kind of grabbing and reaching. It doesn't work very well. So be careful with the chair.
I enjoy putting up Christmas trees. My favorite part, wrapping gifts. I really do enjoy wrapping Christmas gifts. But you're saying that that can actually cause some physical pain as well.
It can. So it doesn't have to be something traumatic like a fall from a ladder. It can actually just be prolonged low energy injuries. So it's very tempting. If you're wrapping papers like where mine is, we got in this back room, it's easy to just throw the presents on the ground and do crisscross applesauce bending over.
Yes.
And if you go at my pace, I'm there for hours.
Okay.
So ideally we want it more elevated. So in an ideal world, even a little bit higher than this. But yeah, we want to make sure that we're maintaining our low back posture.
Okay.
The science behind it is the more you hunch forward and bend, actually the more you squish the disc, the shock absorbers in the back.
Yeah.
More pressure can cause an injury.
We hear that all the time, even with offices, right? Making sure you stand or you're not hunched over for long periods of time. All right, the luggage, lots of traveling, gotta be careful.
Yeah, so I brought my handy luggage here, and it doesn't have to be anything fancy. You just want good wheels on it. You want to make sure that you can pull it, and you want to make sure you can do it without too much resistance. Yeah, looking perfect. Now, when you pull it, one extra tip, make sure you do it with symmetry. Don't do it all on one side. Don't do it all on the other side. Alternate. Asymmetry, or basically overusing one side, can actually result in overuse injuries. So switch from the left to the right.
Perfect. Last but certainly not least, snow. We know it's coming, right? But you want to make sure when you're shoveling all of that snow, you don't end up in, I guess, your office.
Yeah, without a doubt. So I love snow. This is my role at home when I have to shovel. But it's easy to injure yourself shoveling. I see probably more injuries from shoveling than almost anything else during the holiday season. So don't hunch forward, lift up, and twist. That puts a lot of force on the low back, which causes you to come in and see me. Ideally, you want to be pushing. So you think about this as a pushing sport, not a lifting sport. The more you push, the easier it is on your body because you're not overusing your low back as much.
Right, and you want to pull out. I've always heard like from the legs and not necessarily the back.
Bend with the knees, bend with the hips.
Bend with the knees. That's the saying I was looking for.
Bend with the knees, bend with the hips, not at the back.
So any other tips that you would give us just overall in staying healthy this time of year as it relates to all of the activities we expect?
Yeah, you know, good overall health is good spine health. It's the same as good musculoskeletal health. So have fun with the season, have good emotional health. Keep working out. Try to avoid those sugary foods too much. We all got to eat some of them.
I gotta have my gingerbread cookies, especially this time of year.
It's all in moderation, but you know, keep working out, keep thinking about your body, and just making sure that you're enjoying yourself.
Okay, well, Dr. Haines, thank you so much. I really like this luggage. I do.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Where can people find you?
Yeah, so there's a lot of really good tips and tricks on our website, spinemd.com. Also, we're updating with Instagram all the time at Dr. Colin Haines, so check it out.
All right. Thanks so much, and happy holidays.
Happy holidays.